Welcome, fellow travelers. Your traveling buddy here, coming to you today from Sandford, Michigan. And out here camping out in the forest out here. And they have a museum here. And they're gonna actually normally they're on open till Saturday. But he's gonna let me explore around here. So travel with me, will you? All this old museum they got here, Sandford Museum. And the gentleman was here, he's telling me that they're not open till Saturday. But he's going to open up some of the doors and let me actually explore around here. This is going to be cool. Look right here, this building is an old building too. AD 1951, Sandford Elementary School, cornerstone time capsule, construction started spring 1951. School dedicated fall 1952. School education fall 2002. Donated to museum spring 2008. Reopened time capsule fall to 2052. So they haven't even opened up the time capsule yet. But this is the old school. Look at that. It's an old brick school. And they turned it into the museum. Look at that. This old train. Look at Michigan Maple Block Company. Wow. Look at the caboose. They got the cars here. He said that most of the stuff was open. He's actually working on stuff right now. So he's gonna let me explore. Look at these train cars. Oh, the Maple Block Company. I wonder if they like a cement factory or something. That's cool. And you got the old signal right there. I got that. That's one of the famous one there. A picture of the cat. I never understood that one, but it's company, I guess. Yeah, look at all the buildings here. An old schoolhouse there. I don't know if that's an old schoolhouse, an old church. And he was telling me too that I guess that stone I was reading at the beginning, that's not for the school. This is a school, but that was moved here from the school up the road for some reason. He says it's a little deceiving, but yeah, they moved that to, I guess, the time capsule and all that over here. Not sure why, but look, they got a memorial wall here in front of the train. That people buy brick, or yeah, brick, and have their memories put on there. Wow, that's cool. He said the actual museum isn't open right now, but the grounds is always open. You can come just walk out here. They don't care as long as you're respectful. Even got a war memorial here to honor those who gave their lives for our freedom. That's cool. Okay, they got the names here. Lawrence L. Henry, U.S. Army, 1942, World War II. Charles E. Daniels, U.S. Marine Corps, World War II, 1943. William H. Smith, U.S. Army, World War II, 1944. Clifford Wallace, U.S. Army, World War II, 1944. Manly R. Hand, U.S. Army, Korea, 1951. It's pretty cool. I love seeing memorials like this. A little wreath right there. There's more over here. In honor of the veterans past, present, and future, known or unknown, who have lost their lives from disease or illness contracted while on active duty. Richard A. Hepper, USA Air Force, Vietnam, 1963. Joseph E. Robinson, U.S. Army, Vietnam, 1968. Kurt P. Shocker, U.S. Air Force, Gulf War, 1992. Ryan J. Burgess, U.S. Marine Corps, Iraq, 2006. This old log cabin, Smith Cabin, April, circa 1875. This was built. Can't go inside, it's locked, but walk around it. An old log cabin. I want to go full-time RVing, but I tell you, if I had a home, it'd be an old log cabin. Now you can't even see in there, in the windows. Look at the old water pump. Pump the water. There's actually water in there. Does it work? Let's see. Do not drink the water though. It works. Yep. Nope. I don't think it works. Oh, wait a minute. I'm hearing something. Yeah, I think that's not working. I heard something glurbering in there. Check this out. So, wash tub. Wash your clothes in here. Wring it out there. There's another wringer down there. Yeah. Check that out. And then you got the old wash tub. I mean, what do you call that thing? Washboard. Look at this. Got an old covered bridge out here. Look, they must have campfires out here. You can have a picnic out here. Look at. Got picnic tables. Got a grill right there. You can actually have campfires, and look, you're right on the river right here. This is the Black River, I think it is. Here, look at this. 2020 flood level. It flooded all the way up here. I mean, I'm standing on the ground. That's taller than me. I would have drowned. There's the old covered bridge, see? This is cool. Ooh, Greeks. Now this is probably moved here. I'm not sure where it's from. But look at that. You come out here, look out across the river. Like I said, I think it's the Black River. I'll have to double check on that. You got benches out here. You can sit right here. Look out across the river. Just realized this on the back of the log cabin. This addition to the swing Smith log cabin was made possible by the generous donation and drive of James E. Johnson. And you actually can look in it. So this isn't the part of the original, but you can actually look in there. See the table? Old table, the old stove. Right there. Look at the old high chair. That's where you use the countertop. Where you prepared everything. Wow, that is cool. Of course, you got the old outhouse. That's the outhouse. Yep, outhouse. Prior to the invention And the installation of bathrooms as we know them today. The outhouse was a virtual part of any household. When they needed would arise to use the bathroom, a person had to make a trip out back to the house to take care of their needs. That's cool. It was like, yep, and look, they got ants in there. Yep, that's how they used to have to do it. Didn't have indoor plumbing like they did nowadays. And I've used some outhouses before, not, you know, like the old school, but I've been to places where all they had was outhouses. Oh, look at this. Never seen one of these before. This is a stump puller. Machine pulled stumps after the lumberjacks left. Farmers cleared fields to plant. To see the pictures in the town hall. Oh, yeah, you can't go in there, but yeah, that's a stump puller. Holy cow! I've never seen one of those before. Now that's cool. See, that's cool if they save something like this instead of tearing it down. Go anywhere else, they want to just tear it down, get rid of it. But that's history right there. Here's another type of stump puller. Hercules stump puller, donated by the Lewis family. And see the pulleys on there? And there's, we probably twisted it. They hooked it to another tree. And yanked it, man, you had to be strong to do that. Holy cow, that, couldn't imagine. That is cool. See, if you didn't know, this area here and way back was well known for the lumber industry. I mean, a lot of the farm equipment. It's like the old plow. It's a plow. Looks like another plow. Look at the old Zenith colored TV sign. Oh wow. Potato planter. Oh, that's what they used to write on, plant the tomatoes. Or potatoes, I mean. Corn planter. The horses had to go out and drag that, I believe, or a tractor. I guess you could hook to a tractor. Hay rake. Oh, hay rake. Olson's Party Store. That's an old sign. I don't know, it looks like another hay rake. No, that's the same one. Yeah, that looks like another hay rake. Could be. Look at the old tub. There's a big tub right there. I just realized in front of this one here, that's the old style plow. Right there. That was way back there, because the horse, you'd hook it to the horse. They had ropes to hook to the horse, and the horse would have to pull that. Really like that one too. That's a bean puller. Here they have a demonstration of what that looked like. See? There it is. There's the plow. Right there. Let me get closer. And then there's the horse. You had to have somebody lead the horse, and then you'd have to steer it. Keep it straight. So you plow your fields. Oh, look back there. There's an ice saw. Yeah, because you didn't have refrigerators back in the day. You probably just went right on the river right there when it froze over and cut you some ice and put it in a box. Keep your stuff cold. Here we got some wagons. Right there, look at that old wagon. Look at it. They got steel wheels on those. Potato digger. That's a potato digger. Kind of the same thing like that plow. You'd hook it to a horse, and the horse would have to drag it. You riding plow. That's a riding plow. Wow. This is like an old fire truck. It says there's Mackinac Island Fire Department. And you see the pumps on here. That's cool. See right there, so there's the pump. You probably hook a hose right up to that and pump the water. Let's look at these old, basically tractors if you want to call them. I mean, look at this. Look at the blades on this one. Holy cow. Grain binder. 1914 grain binder. Definitely different than what you see nowadays. And you got, what's that say? Cultivator. That's what that's back there. Cultivator. I'm hoping I'm murdering that name. I mean, corn. There's another corn binder. Hay loader. Man, they got all kinds of stuff out here. Bean puller. Another bean puller. Oh, look at this. That's a, like a garden, what do you call that thing? Oh, I can't remember what that's called. This is garden cultivator. But I know I've heard it's called something else. Yeah, look at that big machine. Old wagon here, all the lumber. That's how they used to do it. Right there, that's an old one too. See, that's got the wood wheels with the metal ring around it. Look at this. This is how they hauled the lumber at winter time. The old lumber sleigh. See? And of course the horse would have to pull it. What's that? It's a homemade broom rake. Huh. Yeah, this was how they would have to haul it. You know, the horse would have to be hooked to it and they'd pull it up to wherever they're taking it to. And you come in here, they got a bunch of old machines there. What is that one? Oh, they use Buckeyes in there. And it's like, I'm not sure what kind of machine that is. I don't see a sign. And it's like a little, what do you call that thing? Yeah, a bunch of old stuff in there. I'm not sure what that is right there. You got a little thing right there. You probably put flour in there. Probably make dough, or I don't know, something like that. Look at that. It's got a little pump right there. Oh, look, an old saddle in there. An old saddle in that wagon. The clipper. And there's your garden tools right there. Some of them haven't changed from what they look like today. But yep, that's what they were. That's what they used to use. Now everybody wants to do it quickly. Everything motorized. Oh, a little scythe. There's an old scythe up there. Come to modern times and your old tractors. I did a video where I went to old steam power tractors. I'll put a link down to that one. See these old tractors. Some of them are still in use nowadays. I've seen some people just still driving these around on their farms. Old wood tools and stuff. I just realized on the back of this caboose, Chesapeake and Ohio, says in there. Chessie System Company. This old wagon over here with the wine bottles or whatever they called in it. That sucker's sweet. Raleigh Express Agency. That's cool. And you got an old ramp right here. Goes up into that building right there. See, I was glad I stopped here, and was glad they're open. You know, I'm glad this vacation has been working out. It's actually been going pretty good. Been boondocking and coming out and see things like this. That's cool. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying it too. The old windmill up here. An old windmill. I was talking to a guy here, and I was wrong. That's not the Black River. But there's signs here, and it didn't dawn on me until he said it. It was like that flood that we just had not too long ago in this area. They were affected by it. See? The 2020 flood level. If you remember that big flood that happened here where the dam broke. I can't remember what he said the name of that river was, but that flooded all the way up here. I'll look it up and I'll put it down here on the screen. But yeah, that was the level right here. So this place was affected by it. All this stuff was underwater. So, yeah, and then you got your regular wagons. There's the old wagons they used to ride around in. That was their cars. Look at that covered one. Looks like the old Amish buggy. But that's not an Amish buggy. That's what this guy's here, see? We got another little flood level, and it was all in here. That's what he's doing. He's restoring this because it was infected by that big flood. Got all the books. This is the old schoolhouse. It's an old schoolhouse. Oh, look at the old pictures. Yeah, this was underwater one time. He's putting new floors down, looks like. I'm not going to walk in there, my shoes are kind of muddy. But look at the old school desks. Oh, look at somebody drew on there. Lincoln Blue. Looks like he's got his tongue sticking out. Look at the little doggies. You got the old bell in here, look at it. Time for school! There's another one. Jerome Township Precinct number 1. See, there's the level here. See, these are the ones that you're just trying to restore now because they're affected by that flood. Oh, look at this old school picture. That school that right up front. The kids that went there. That's that school. It's to the museum now. What about the centennial? They had a centennial here. Look at the old poster. 1921. Wow. He's doing some work in here, so it's not all up, but they got stuff on the walls. Old police officer's uniform. See? That's what this county is. Oh, that's a fire department suit. I thought that was a police officer. Oh, that's fire department. Jerome Fire Department. That's what this area is, Jerome. There's a cop. He's laying down. No pants on, but yeah, he hasn't set them up yet. The old hat. Sandford Police. Then you got the old stove right here. There's another police officer uniform. This was the town hall. That's what this was. This was the town hall. Here's some of the pictures of them moving some of the buildings here. There's the log cabin. That's the old school, I think. Yeah, that's the old school. It's when they moved it here. You have the old church. I can go in there. Clare Bailey Memorial Church, a chapel. Havel M.E. Church, 1891. Yeah, they're doing work in here too. Of course, like I said, this was well known for the lumber industry. They actually got one of these in the Lansing Museum. It's that thing used to haul most of your logs. The one I always feel bad for the horses, they had to haul that thing. Big old giant wheel and hauling those logs. I mean, I've seen them stacked up. Picture I've seen. Imagine those poor horses, they had to pull that thing. Okay, now this is what I didn't expect to see here. What is this? There's a shark out here. What is this shark? It's like made out of styrofoam and what do you call it? The canvas and wood. What is with the shark? Okay. We'll have to see what that's about. Okay, found out about this shark. I guess the guy that's a carpenter for this place, they have a what they call a milk jug race every year. So this is full of milk jugs. It's called the Sandford Shark. Yeah, that's what that is. That's cool. Sure, but this looks like it's a pillar from a bridge or something. Like a pillar, and then see the metal coming off from there? An old steel bridge. Got the old train depot where that train was. Excuse me? Oh no, you're fine.
Ed, you gotta come in here. You wait.
This is the train depot. Look at it. Yeah, take it! Take it, please! Look at that. That's cool. Look at it. There's the old train depot back in the day. Look at that.
You remember B.E. Perry, Superintendent of Operations?
This is what they used to use trains for, is all the lumber. Right there. Oh, look at the old wanted posters up here. There's a Pony Express. Notice reward $500 worth of Cole Younger.
Try right here.
The Sundance Kid. Billy the Kid.
Okay, let's try.
Oh, funeral of Billy the Kid.
25 mile an hour.
Chief Crazy Horse.
You know, Grand Trunk would have told me.
Dead or Alive. Kid Curry.
That's right.
There we go. Look at that. Got a train signal right there. Look at that.
Pulaski subdivision.
This is inside where that guy is selling tickets. Has his table. We can actually go up in here. Kind of dark in here, but oh, there's got looks like a train that goes across. Look, there's a train up here. Ain't got it running right now, but it's actually a train up there. That's cool. Look at the scenery. Wooden train right here. See, she's got a map of a lot of the railroads. Look at that. That's cool. The old train car. These probably guys that work on the railroad. Used to probably ride on that. That's cool. And over here you got the convenience store, or the drugstore. Look at there's another one. Oh, flood level. Flood came all the way up to here. And here, oh, he's got it open. You actually come in the store, do your shopping. Look at the light bulbs. Oh, light bulbs. Wow. The old dolls up there. Oh, look at the old car up there. It's missing the door, but that's cool. This was the grocery store back before that. Oh, look at the old refrigerator. That is cool. An old little stove. That is so small. You got a stove and a refrigerator all in one. Never seen anything like that. That is cool. Look at the big safe. Any money in there? Darn, nothing. Robbers must have gotten to it already. There's the old post office. This was also the post office. Look at the old phone. Check that out. The old checkerboard right here. I used to come and just hang out in here too. That you get your butcher, where you get all your goods. This old scale. Can't go back there. They got that roped off. Look at the old scale right there. Oh, look at this. Some people won't be happy about that, but look. Old mammy. Check this out. Look up here on the shelf. The old ivory soap. That is old. All these are pretty old. Look at that. Look at all the old products up there. Maxwell House coffee. Quaker oatmeal. Rolled oats. Oh, Planters crackers right there. In a tin, not a box. Candy. Oh, Butterfingers. There's Butterfingers right there. Zagnut, butter. Malamint. I saw Baby Ruth too. There it is, Baby Ruth over there. Cigars. Here's a picture of the Smith family. That's what they look like. So there it says previous owners of the Olsen store. Well, that's what that sign was out there in the Olsen store. That was their sign. The original key to the Olsen store. Look at how that key looks. It is not like a normal key. Alright, fellow travelers, that's going to be about it for this little tour around the Sandford Museum right here. It was cool. It was too bad I couldn't get into the actual museum, but at least I got to tour a lot of the buildings. That guy was real nice. Real informational. He told me about some different stuff around here. This is cool. I didn't expect to find out this was part of that flood happened, you know. I'm going to have to explore that in another video. So, if you like this, give me a thumbs up. You know, share me out on all your social media. Share me out with your friends, your family. Help me grow my channel so I can, you know, get bigger and be able to do more of this stuff. So until next time, my fellow travelers, I'll see you around the mitten. He opened up the cabin door. There's a little bed. A little hay bed. See the hay? It's an old hay bed. Baby crib with a baby in there. Dresser. Oh, look at the old chamber pot. There's their toilet inside the outhouse. That's where they used to wash up.